Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. David Price is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Franklin Barreto. He will lead this one off today. Now the first pitch here from Price. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First delivery to him on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Price is ready. Here he comes 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Roll, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Olson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his. And they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Paul Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their man.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Betts at third, Bogaerts at second, Martinez at first, 1 gone. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 0-1 offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-2. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In the air, down the line in left. Grossman is in pursuit. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Here's Jurickson Profar, lifetime versus David Price. He's got a batting average of .444. Now the first pitch here from Price. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. 8th home run on the season for him, and the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Price into his motion. 1-0 on its way. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 4th home run for him on the season as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Berman.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now Price is 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Brock Holt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Lined hard toward right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Laureano sprinting after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Grossman will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. Vasquez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting.
Here's
The
J.D.
designated
Martinez.
J.D.
Hit hard, but right into the
DJ.
shift. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Herman makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 6 and the A's 2. Digging in, Nick Hundley, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in, Franklin Barreto. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hundley on at first, nobody out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he popped him up. Holt on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in for his second at bat, Robbie Grossman. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Here's Price now on 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
.30 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Davis is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mitch Moreland, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Grossman has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Barreto brings it in. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Brock Holt. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-2. digging in, Jurickson
Moving on to
Profar.
the
He
Athletics.
got a hold of one and went
The second
yard
baseman,
in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings. But interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely
Now
out of the zone, but that last
number
pitch looked
22.
pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys
right
making
fielder,
some noise in the
Chris
upper minors.
Herman.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Herman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bullet to first base.
The catcher, number 3, Nick Hundley.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Three and 0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Profar over at second. Simeon at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One and one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. This is foul right side. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Herman is after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Yusmeiro Petit answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 4. Second and third here, one man out. A ball and a strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Petit typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball misses inside.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Benintendi, the runner at third. Betts at second with 2 gone. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
The batter, number 50.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 8 and the A's 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But, hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
The left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready once again, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Chris Davis now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The A's strand one, still 8-2. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland,
Leading off
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. First pitch of the at bat, and he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1-0 pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Chris Herman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for Oakland. Still 8-2. Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. 0-1 the count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready with the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Profar is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Erasmo Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Erasmo Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Franklin Barreto, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just inside. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's Robbie Grossman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. 2 hits in 7 tries. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Oh. 2-1. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still 8-2. Lou Trevino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Lou Trevino.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way, and a foul tip held onto here at strike one. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And he takes a called strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Moreland leads off first with one away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Standing in, Matt Olson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses for ball 1.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
Chris Davis will be next. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 9 on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The Athletics find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The 1-1 home is a slider that misses below the zone.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. No outs, nobody on. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really good
Now
late
batting.
bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jurickson Profar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Marcus Semien.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the A's 3. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Christian Vasquez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Soria has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's gone 2 for 6. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top 9-3. Now in the box, Ramon Laureano, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Chris Herman is on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now, Chris Herman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The catcher, Nick.
So striding in, Nick Hundley. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Franklin Barreto, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Barreto is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Pedroia to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Boston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. David Price takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Paul Blackburn was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Erasmo Ramirez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.